todos! Thank you so much for stopping by my channel today. I'm going to be talking about how to clean your Artis brushes and how to care for them and what has worked best for me as a user. I am not in any way affiliated with the company. I did a video a year ago about the Artis brushes, and after I did my video and I said that I didn't get the cleansing system, they actually sent this to me for free without asking me for anything in return or anything. They were so sweet, and they actually just sent it like as a birthday gift to me. So I do want to point that out, but it is in no way sponsored. They didn't ask me to make this video or anything. In my last video that I did, and in others that I've continued to do since I got them, I always get the biggest question is, how do you clean them? How do you care for them? And that is a very important topic whenever you make a big investment into, expensive brushes. So that's why I'm making this video, and I hope that it can help. So let's get started. First thing I did is try to wash them with soap and water. As a soap, I used the Boulevard brush shampoo, and by the way, it's a great product. Don't get me wrong, for other brushes, but for these, it worked fine on my smaller brushes, but in these three big guys, in the Oval 10, Oval 8, and Oval 6, it actually, just the water just seeps all the way down. And because these are so incredibly dense, like if I show you, I am pressing my fingers really hard against the brush and you can't even make a dent in it. Like you can't even see down it, the brush, because they are so incredibly dense. That's how many fibers are in these. So the water just seeps right in, and there's really nowhere for the water to escape because it's just so like densely packed. So if you put water or something really watery in it, it's not going to dry for the longest time. And I don't know if I said this already, but they were like soaking wet for like 3 days, there's three guys. And what happened with this one is that, do not ever do these with any brush ever in your life. But what I used to do dumbly, I used to squeeze gently my brushes to take like more water out. Do not do this, because when I did it, what happened is that I squeezed and the entire bristle section came off. The water and soap got into what would be the ferrule and dissolved the adhesive, and this came off just in one section. It was fine because all I needed to do is that I just took some crazy glue and just pasted it back in the back, and then it's totally fine. I just waited 48 hours for it to dry and until I could use it again, and it's been a couple of months and it's perfectly fine. It's all okay. But do not do it. You could ruin your brush potentially, and why risk it? So do not use soap and water on these, especially not on the three big ones. Just don't. They're way too dense and beautiful and amazing. And just the next thing I tried to use with the Cinema Secrets Pro Brush Cleanser. This is not the bottle it comes in. I just put it in this. And this is this blue liquid. It's a great product. I recommend it for other stuff, but for the Artis brushes, since it's very watery, it just seeps all the way down into your fibers, and it didn't really completely dry. That's not going to be the best for your Artis brushes. And if you're investing so much in getting really nice brushes,
but you definitely want to take care of them. Like, these are my babies. I will not let them out my sight.
They have the Artis brush cleansing foam, and the reason why you want it to be a foam, wherever the product is going to touch your brushes, and it doesn't like seep in and just stay in there, because since these brushes are so dense, you can't really have them just completely soaked in solution. They really take off all the product, and really I've had no problems with it. So this is the brush cleansing foam from Artis, and then this is the pad. They sell like extra pads, because this is just this hard thing that opens, and then this is just plastic, so this is totally reusable. But they sell extras of these little black thing where you're gonna like swirl your brushes around. Guys, this is made of cloth, so I just clean it and reuse it. Like, I haven't bought a new one. The only thing that you really do need to buy a new one of is these Artis brush cleansing foam. I've had this for a year, and the cloth is perfectly fine. So I would say that it's, it's definitely gonna last you a year, if not more. And this is the only one I have, and I just wash it, leave it to dry, and then reuse it, because again, it's cloth. You don't need extras. The way it works is that you take your foaming cleanser, and you really don't need much, but I just used my Oval 10, so I'm gonna use 2 pumps, and then you just take it. I use foundation, and then you just swirl it. And what I like to do is hold it by the head, because I just feel like this could break, but I just keep it like this. So I hold it by the head and then you swirl it. And then I like to do it for a little while to make sure that I get all the product off. And the best part is that it's still like slightly damp on the top, but this really like takes just a couple of minutes to dry, and you could use it right then and there. And the way that I can show you how it works is we have this brush, and I'm going to use from the Too Faced chocolate bar. This is Cherry Cordial. And as you can see, there's plenty of product in there, plenty of product still. But if I go in with a little bit of foam and just swirl it around in there, and by the way, that was way too much foam. You don't need that much at all. I just used like a little bit less than 1 pump, and that was way too much.
I just swirl it around, and again, I hold it by the head.
And as you can see, there's no product in the brush anymore. And they're supposed to also sanitize your brushes, which is extremely important. One of the biggest things too about this cleanser is that it's made specifically to take care of the brushes, and it doesn't have any alcohol in it. So I really appreciate that, and I really want to take care of my brushes.
The Superior Cleanser dispenses as a foam to help the cleansing ingredients work around each fiber of the brush. The foam not only cleanses but sanitizes while it works. This unique formula leaves your brushes cleansed, sanitized, and fresh smelling.
And by the way, it smells just like fresh laundry. So if you like that kind of scent, then you're really gonna like it. And this works great. By the way, I use it sometimes whenever I'm using other brushes that are not even Artis, and I just put a little bit on here and then just swirl it around in here, and it works just great. That's been it for how I take care of my Artis brushes. Thank you so much for your support. You guys are amazing. If you've watched up until right now, then please comment "I love chocolate mint tea" on the comment section. And if you have any questions or requests or anything like that, please let me know in the comments. Again, I love hearing from you guys. If you don't follow me on Instagram yet, then please come follow me. I'm always updating everything on there. And if you're not subscribed, then please subscribe. That way you don't miss out on any of my uploads. And thank you guys again so much for watching, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye.
I'm gonna go through how I clean them, how I take care of them, and things that haven't worked for me, because I don't want you to ruin your brushes by doing something that maybe I could have told you not to. So the first thing that you need to know about Artis brushes is that they are extremely dense. They feel like an angel touching your face. But just hit the red button and subscribe. Do it now. I'll wait. I'll wait while you subscribe. That's okay. Do it.